Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Alfia's world, where it's not just my world, but it's your world. For the most part, it's God's world, so stay blessed and don't be stressed. If you're new here, hi, my name's Alfia, and if you're not new here, welcome back. So today guys, we got some mail, but I had to go through the mail because hold up, there's these bugs. Hold on 1 second. I think we're good for now. So yeah, I had to go through my mail and go through what I'm going to be planting. So some of my onions came. I'm not going to be planting onions just yet. And also I'm learning about new herbs. So I ordered some from MI Gardener. I ordered some St. John's wort. This is good for, has a lot of medicinal properties. It's good for anxiety, nerve pain. It's moderate for depression, and yeah, so this is supposed to be cold stratified, meaning I have to put it in a cold area for the seeds to germinate. So it says 60 to 70 degrees. Now my house is not 60 to 70 degrees. Sometimes it gets 64, and then inside of my laundry station where I house my seating area, that gets like 74, 74, 75. So I can't put that in there, so I'm gonna have to wait. This is 10 days to maturity, but 10 to 20 days to germination. But like I said, it has to be cold stratified, meaning I have to put it in maybe like some water, or and put it in a napkin and put it in a cold area for the seeds to sprout, or I have to put in a container, a seed cell, so that it can sprout in that 60 to 70 degrees. So I'm not doing that today, but I think I have a little bit of time because this is good for zone 4 through 8. It is a pollinator, it needs full sun, and it's a surface sow. So I think we'll be okay to plant this a little bit on the later side, because I'm kind of pushing my luck here for starting new things. I've never started this before, so yeah, we're gonna try this another time. But also I have my onions. So one of them has like 160 days to maturity, so I might have to start that next week, because I'm not starting my onions until like September. So I might have to start that one possibly a little earlier, or I can leave it that way, and because onions usually take about 4 to 6 months to mature. So if I plant it out, that's another video. So I have moringa seeds. So if you know moringa seeds, these are very beneficial. They have benefits are they're high in antioxidants, vitamins A, C, E, calcium, potassium, and protein. It's good for inflammation, and I drink it for tea. My mom, she usually eats the seeds. So for this one, it needs full sun. Oh, it says it's good for zones 10 through 11. Ooh, Alfia, what you do? Okay, so it needs 160 days to maturity. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to bring this moringa plant inside because it needs heat. Yeah. It says once it reaches 5 feet tall, you can start collecting the seeds. Okay. So it says start inside 6 to 8 weeks before the frost. So we're pretty much right there. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to put this outside. I'm probably just gonna leave this inside and try to maintain the plant. And I'll probably be able to plant this outside next year, which is fine. So it says I have to soak the seeds for 24 hours, which is fine. So we're gonna do that after. And then we have stinging nettle. So I know stinging nettle because I do watch some content creators that are from London, and stinging nettle, from my understanding, is First of all, it's very good for a chopping drop crop. It's very high in vitamin A, C, and K, calcium, iron. It's good in soups, and it's good for compost tea. So just like comfrey, it's also very good for the garden. So I wanted to make sure that whatever I am putting in my garden is useful, especially when it comes to perennial perennial. Yeah, so it's not an annual, so it's not that every single year I have to plant. A pre-annual is something that goes every single year. So the stinging nettle, it needs 65 to 70 degree germination, and it's good for zones 4 through 6, and it sows for surface sow, and it's full sun, and it takes 60 to 75 days to germinate. Yeah, so it says 2 weeks before the last frost. So I'm going to probably also, like I said, I'm probably going to end up keeping this possibly inside. Oh, I think I could put it outside once it germinates. Yeah, because it says 2 weeks before the last frost. So maybe I'll hold off on this one. And then it says, no, then it says direct sow after the last frost. Okay, so maybe this needs to be cold. Maybe this needs to be cold. And I'm okay with that. So we might hold off on this because we're reading directions and we're going to listen to what the directions say. We are going to wait a little bit before. Yeah, so also, guys, the harvesting part is a completely different ball game. Whenever you're harvesting this, they said the reason for the name stinging nettle is because it's very prickly. It has the leaves have like little, I would say, like spikes on it, so you have to be careful when you're harvesting. But I know this is very popular that I've seen in in England. Yeah, I don't know where it's navigated from, but the scientific word for it is Urtica dioicia. Yeah, so it's known as fine needle-like hairs that cause a stinging sensation upon contact. So you definitely want to wear gloves when you're working with stinging nettle. Okay, so we're probably gonna hold off on this one. Okay, but star of the show today that I struggle with is celery. Celery. So celery is like my enemy. It'll germinate and then it'll die. That's from my experience. I think I got one good plant out of it, and it's in the garden, and it went to seed because it didn't really become celery. I think maybe I didn't feed it enough, but yeah. So what we're gonna do today, it says it has 700 seeds, and I'm gonna use this mostly for like it takes 100 days to maturity and 81 days to germinate. So it says, sorry guys, my husband was calling me and I had to answer. So yeah, so this is called the Utah Tall 5270 celery. It says it's robust and reliable hybrid variety, prized by its tall, crisp stalk and excellent flavor. It grows 25 inches high, produces a sturdy, thick, and stringless stem. If you know, you know. Whenever you're eating celery, you just like, what's all this string? So it's stringless, okay? And it is known for its disease-resistant and ability to withstand temperatures fluctuation, which is a favorite for the gardener, okay? So it grows about 24 inches tall and 6 inches wide. So the placement for these are 6 to 8 inches. So that's perfect because I can kind of interplant these with my onions, or I can also put them in green stalks. So yeah, maturity, like I said, is 100 days, and you're supposed to plant this inside 8 to 12 weeks before your frost. So I'm gonna plant these. So it says before your last frost. Plant indoors before your last frost, or is it the first frost? Because I'm thinking about it, if you plant it out when it's cold, I think it might need some covering. No? Yes? No? That's what I'm thinking. Because last time when I did it before the frost. And then once the frost came, it slowed it down. But then once it left, it did pretty well. Because I did have one celery plant at my old house. And it was a transplant. I didn't do it from seed. And it did well. Like, I fed it. It loves water. Okay? And fertilizer. And it did good. Throughout the winter. I think I could also get like maybe I might not have a a winter crop. I might get a fall crop because 100 days. So 100 days, 369, that's 3 months, 3.5 months. So I'm guessing if I plant it now and I plant it out in September, even mid-September, October, November, December, I'm going right up until January. So the coldest months in Georgia, I live in zone 8A in Georgia. So the coldest months is usually January and February. This is just what we've been going through. Last year, I don't know what was going on. Every month was cold. But so I can harvest this right before the cold front. Yeah. So I'll do that. And then if I see that I want more, that is doing well, I'll plant some more. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do celery. So celery does not like it's surface sowed, or they say it's 1/4 of an inch. But I usually put it on the surface because celery is very small. I'll show you guys this before if you're new here. It's very small. Very small. Very small. I don't know if y'all can see. It's very tiny. Okay? So, let me show you guys. We're doing this together. I'm literally just going to put it on the surface, a couple of seeds. Or I'll put it on my hand. So I'm going to do this whole tray because I told you guys I have bad luck with the seeds. So I'm going to just put them a couple on the surface. And I try my best, guys, to take out as much debris because I'm using the same, if you're new here, I'm using my compost. I just try to take out as much debris, sticks or anything that's in here, but I'm using, but I'm just gonna broadcast them all around. You guys start y'all seeds yet? You guys start? You gotta start. See, this one I think is too big. Oh no, it's not. It's just it's a clump. Yeah. I gotta start. You wait too late. You're like, how come I can't get no broccoli? You start too late. Oh, jeez. Here goes the seeds. Overboard. So this tray holds 18. So we're trying for, I'm gonna do 12. I'm gonna do 12. Or should I do the whole? I'm gonna do the whole tray, guys. I'm gonna do the whole tray. See what happens. And if they all sprout, I'll just I'll separate them. Yeah, but that's it. So now I already watered my soil before. So now that's that. So I'm gonna take my spray bottle, right? And I'm going to spray these in. You don't want to go crazy with the water. Okay? You just want to settle the seeds in. Okay? Because if you go crazy and spray, all the seeds are going to wash away. So I'm kind of looking down while I'm spraying to make sure the seeds are going down. You can press them down as well. And they're not scattering too much. So just like that. They'll go in the soil. You just got to press down. Press the soil down. Not too much. Not too much now. Not too much. Yeah, so that's that. Okay, so that's that. Just gonna pat it down so it has contact with the soil. Break up whatever is too thick. Give it contact. So this is vermiculite right here. This is vermiculite. So it just holds on to the moisture. Cause celery, if you know, you know, it can be real hard with celery. So I'm just gonna dust the tops with the vermiculite. Yeah. I just happen to have some extra vermiculite. If you don't have vermiculite, it's okay. It's not gonna like, it's not like some type of magic wand that's going to do anything to your plants. It just holds on to moisture. So if you don't have it, just, you have to just probably water a little bit more. But that's about it. Okay, guys, so that's that. Okay, so I'm going to, what is this? Celery. Alpha celery. Utah celery. I'm just going to put celery. Utah celery. What's today's date? Today's the Lord of Mercy. July 15th. Okay, so this whole entire tray is celery. We did it, guys. We did it. So next is our moringa. So I'm going to show you guys what moringa looks like. Ooh, look just like what I saw on TV. So this is what they look like. I don't know if y'all can see it. Or I'll show y'all the back. This is what they look like. So it says soak. So I'm gonna soak 3 in the water. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna put them in a in a container. I'll show you that another time. But at least you see that I soaked it, right? At least you see that I soaked it. So I'm gonna show you guys the other seeds that I got. So I got lemon balm. I got champion collard greens. I got hyssop. And then I got my onions. I'm not gonna show y'all the onions yet because it's not time. That I'm not gonna show y'all. Y'all gonna have to wait. Yeah, that part. And then they gave me a sample, which is a salad blend. Yeah, right here. They gave me a sample. It's a complimentary salad blend, which was nice. So yes, and my gardener. I don't know if he still has his sale yet, but His seeds are pretty good. I've had them for a very long time. And this one also, the hyssop needs cold stratification as well. So I'm not planting that yet. And then the lemon balm, it also needs cold stratification. So I'm not going to do that to myself. No, I fear you're not. It's a good thing. Reading is fundamental, guys. It's very fundamental. Could you imagine if I planted them and be like, why is that germinating? You can read about it. So yeah, that's that. Okay, guys, I decided, I'm like, I know I have some more stuff to start today. So we're going to do calendula. Calendula needs 6 to 8 weeks before frost. It takes 7 to 14 days to germinate, and it takes 60 days to mature. So you're going to plant this in a 1/4 inch deep, and it needs 65 to 70 days to germinate. So these are the pink surprise. Where did I get these from? In my garden. And then I got cilantro. So it's funny because people usually plant cilantro and think, oh, I'm gonna plant in the summertime to make it my salsa. It doesn't like the heat. It bolts. As y'all can see outside, it bolted. So we're gonna plant it again. And then I have parsley. This is the curly leaf because I like the curly leaf parsley. So that's what we're gonna do. So here's our next one that we have. So I'm gonna do probably like with the calendula. Well, first of all, I don't need that many cilantro or parsley because I just don't need that many. So I'm gonna do probably like one cell here. So this is 18. So I'm gonna put like 6 calendula and 3 and 3. We'll see what happens. So I'm gonna do like I always do, guys, with my little dipper. Yeah. So cilantro seeds, I got these are packed 2024. So we're gonna see. And I have these seeds outside, but I'm gonna use these. I put the new ones in another bag. So this is what they look like. I don't know if y'all can see it. There you go. There you go. So I'm gonna put 2 in each hole. And see which one germinates. Yep. So I try my best, guys, not to only plant. I'm learning. Trying to get into my herbs. I really am, because I'm getting older. I get my uncle, he used to be like, once you off the calendar, they call it, old bog, my uncle. And listen, I'm off the calendar. I'm trying to keep these bones steady. I'm not trying to be out here like, bad enough I had a baby, so I'm literally like out of shape, but baby, don't make me look that bad. Oh, don't let me look that bad. Like, okay, so you could have soaked these seeds as well. You could have. But I didn't get a chance to. Normally any seed that's like rough, you can, I'm just breaking up the soil, guys, so that it's not it's not dense. Normally any seed that's a little hard, you can soak overnight. So that's all I'm gonna do for that row. I'm not gonna do too much, because these are pretty good seeds, the celery seeds. I mean, cilantro seeds. Now we're gonna go to parsley, the curly parsley. Now this one, it takes 14 to 28 days to emerge, meaning sprout. And then it's a 1/4 inch deep. My goodness, I forgot how long, but these are high in vitamin A, B, and C. Yep. And I know it's good for other things. I forgot. But it's good for bloat, like it's good to cleanse you out, things like that. So it says start inside 6 to 8 weeks before your average frost, okay? And when soil temperatures are between 50 and 85. So I could have direct sowed this, but I'm not, because it's over 85 degrees. So this is what the seeds look like. And I don't know if y'all can see it. They're small. That's why it's okay. So this is parsley. Alright, so I'm just gonna do a little divot. I ain't gonna do nothing crazy. These take, see how small these seeds are? And they take forever. I don't understand. Why they take so long? But what I was saying is, I have these seeds outside. Yeah, I'm putting like 3 in a hole. Yeah. So that's that. Curly parsley. And then calendula. Calendula gonna be over here. Oops. Calendula gonna be over here. So calendula seeds are pretty big. And I want more calendula because I want to make something for my skin. This is what calendula looks like. They look like little shells, in my opinion. They look like little shells. Yeah. Oops. So, right here. So this says, well, I think I told y'all, 1/4 inch deep. It takes 7 to 14 days to germinate. Yeah. So the cilantro takes 7 to 10 days. So all of these take a little bit of time to germinate. I'm glad I'm doing them now. Yeah. So in each hole, I'm gonna put 2 calendulas in each hole. So I think it's also important not just to the maturity rate, but also the germination, because the germination can set you back 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Shoot, 20 days, whole month before a seed germinates, but then it takes, 60 days. So be careful about that too. Don't just think that, let me do more. Let me do another row here of calendula. I like calendula. It's growing good in the garden. It's growing good, so we ain't got no beef. I'm gonna put 1 in each there. And then 2 here. Yeah, calendula has been doing good in the garden. Been doing good, I can say. Okay, that's that. Let me get my labels. Water it in. Okay, so we did cilantro, we did parsley, two rows of calendula. And I only have to put like a date on one of them because, Lord, that was a big one. That was a big one. There's a big piece of something in there. Oh, it really wasn't. It really is just like having been broken up. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. What are we gonna put over here? What should we put over here, guys? What should we put over there? What should we put over there? What? So, how could I forget chamomile? So chamomile does not do good in the heat. So I'm gonna start it now so we can get a full crop. So this takes 10 to 15 days to sprout. And yeah, it gives off flowers, it's deer resistant, and it says to recommend to sow outside 4 to 6 weeks before your average last frost. But I've done that and it bolted. So I'm gonna plant it inside, and I'm gonna surface sow because they're very small. The seeds are teeny, guys. So I'm just gonna surface sow these seeds. I'm gonna show you guys so y'all can see how small they are. Ooh. Just gonna broadcast. Yeah. So that's about it. So I'm gonna water this in. I don't know if y'all can see it. See how small it is? Yeah, it's like a sprinkle of dust. And then water this in. So it says it needs light to germinate. And it says push the seeds into the soil. So I'm gonna use the water to push the seeds into the soil. I've had pretty decent germination with chamomile. It's just that when it grows, like when it germinates, you get a lot. So I might end up giving these to like friends, which is fine. Label. I always forget how to spell chamomile. So this is German chamomile. It says sow in the early spring as soon as the soil is workable. It's the annual, so it does not come back. But if it goes to seed in an area, it will come back. So we're done. We did it. So we have some celery, cilantro, parsley, calendula, and chamomile for our fall garden. So if you guys haven't started, and we started our moringa. Our moringa. So I'm gonna put this in a pot, possibly tomorrow. And if you follow me on social media, which is Alpheas_world, you'll see a little bit more of the content that I forget to put on YouTube. But for the most part, that's it. So I am not gonna dry this out anymore. I'm gonna put some vermiculite on top. Yeah, I'm gonna put some vermiculite on top just to, like I just said, to increase the moisture. And that's it, guys. That's it. So, that wasn't so bad today. I'm saving some of this for my onions. I don't want to use all of it. Yeah, so. Here we go. That's how it looks, okay? So guys, don't forget our 4 P's, okay? And let me know if you started in your herbs, you started your celery. Guys, I didn't know celery took that long either until I looked at a packet and I was like, how long does it take? So not only are we gonna look for the mature dates, so we're gonna look for the germination dates. Because sometimes we say, oh, it takes 60 days. Yeah, but it takes a month for the seed to germinate. So just make sure you pay attention to those little details, okay? But until next time, guys, I think maybe next week or so, I'm gonna be planting out other seeds. So right now, I'm gonna show you guys what seeds have germinated. Okay, guys? Okay, so as you guys can see, the green cabbage sprouted 3. This green cabbage sprouted 1. Still waiting for my broccoli. It hasn't yet sprouted. That's okay. They said it takes about 10 days or so for it to germinate. This is my green cabbage. This is my collards that germinated. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plants. And broccoli, I sowed some more here and here, waiting for that germination, and here. But my red cabbage, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. And then my Brussels sprout, 2 germinated here, 2 germinated here, 2 here, and 2 here. So I have 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8 Brussels sprout. So we're doing good. So yeah, guys, we're doing really good. So I'm happy. These are not going to be the only seeds that I sow for the fall, but it is a start. So once we're going to do a whole figuring out of when some things leave the garden, these are going to replace the garden. But I think I am going to up pot, or I'm going to separate these plants that I have, and because they're about to get their true leaves, and put them in a different cell so that they can grow better. Because sometimes what I've learned, although I do keep 2 per cell, I've learned that sometimes, especially when it comes to cabbages, they can get root bound. So we're learning this together. So I'm going to see if there's a difference if I put each cabbage in each cell, if it'll do better when it's at this seedling stage. Okay, guys? All right. So if you got this far in the video, don't forget, don't forget our 4 P's, guys. Don't forget to pray, be patient, persevere, you surely progress, and don't forget to be kind. Okay, guys? Until my next upload, don't forget to start your seeds, guys. Look at your zone. I'm in zone 8, Georgia. Look at your zone in terms of like your last frost date, so you know how to plant. Look at the back of the seeds and count back the weeks of when you have to plant your crops. Okay, so if you're in zone 6 or lower, you know you have a little bit of time. If you're in zone 8 or 9, you kind of gotta get on the ball. So that's it, guys. So I'll see you guys later. Y'all stay blessed and y'all stay safe. Okay, love y'all. Bye.